Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Mahmoud. Today I would like to do a video about the hidden usury. We know that in developed countries, when you have a certain amount of money in your account, the bank tells you that you will not have to pay fees for transactions. And personally, I see this as usury, because if we don't have this, it's like they give us money, finally. It's like we pay and they give us some interest. So it is usury. In my case, I have not seen this for many years. It's only a few weeks ago that I thought about it. So I would like to tell my sister and brothers who are in this case that to take this money and to give it to charity. And don't ask any imam or anyone, because the deen is only from Allah and His Prophet. And no scholar from the Sahaba until now, Sahaba, if they all agree on something, it's like it's deen. But if only one says something, it's not considered, because there are many proofs for this. From Quran, Allah said, subhanahu wa ta'ala, I have completed this religion for you, and I agreed for you Islam. And He says also that He has detailed everything. He has given example for everything. And the Prophet ﷺ said that I have shown you everything that make you close to Jannah and far from the hellfire. And He has given us also a tool. He said that if you don't feel good with anything, don't do it. He said also, ﷺ, all these are authentic hadiths, and I always refer to the scholar Salah ad-Din Abu Arfa from Masjid al-Aqsa. I advise you to watch him, because he refers only to Quran and Sunnah. And so he said also that the halal is clear, is evident, and the haram is evident, and between them there is some confusion. Anyone who avoids confusion will save his religion, his deen. So with this tool, it's okay. And more than this, we know that when there is no evident verse from Quran or authentic hadith, the scholar diverges for many centuries until now. So when they diverge, we don't have any answer really, because finally we will choose, and this is not deen if you have to choose. And for example, for the people who use usury with the bank to buy houses, and they say it's a necessity, etc. Necessity in Quran is mentioned only when it's a question of death or life. If you are in the risk to die, we can eat pork and drink wine. We can eat pork at least. Except this way, there is no necessity. We can always borrow. We can pay rent, and we don't have to innovate in our religion because of economical or financial reasons. So the deen is what Allah says and His Prophet, because even what the Prophet ﷺ said, it's from Allah. And it's because of the opinion of scholars that the Muslims are killing each other today. And in the time of Sahaba, there were some people giving their opinion, and they were classified, and they were bad considered. They were described as the people of opinion, Ahlul Ra'i. And even the book, we don't have to write any book. There is Quran and there is authentic hadith, it's enough. Anyone who write a book, he thinks that Quran and hadith is not sufficient. And Quran and hadith are clear, and they are sufficient for all people. we have just to know quite well the Arabic language. And even if we ask some scholar, we ask him this question: do you know anything from Quran or authentic hadith about this subject? To let him be confined to Quran and hadith. Because if he starts to refer to anyone other than Allah and Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, there may be a mistake. So to be sure 100% we have to be stuck to Quran and authentic hadith. And we have enough tool to face all the modern life, and if you have doubt, we avoid this. The doubt comes from Allah, because Allah is telling us this is not evidently halal, don't do it. If we do it, it means that we are preferring dunya to akhirah. We are preferring ourselves to Allah and His Prophet. And so I think this will help my brothers and sisters to avoid this hidden usury. And Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.